Happy Tuesday. I had an early, easy day at the VTH, and I said, you know what? I'm not going to make my seven, yes, seven, but I'm not bragging. Seven loyal, faithful, loving, trusting, devoted Uncle Bryan groupies. I won't make them wait until tomorrow morning to see Uncle Bryan. Oh, by the way, go Eagles. I've been busting Will's balls. He loves his Chiefs. He busts my balls too, that motherfucker. That's what friends do. We bust each other's balls and have a good laugh. I was on the phone with him last night, giving him shit. And he gave me shit too. That motherfucker. That's what friends are for, man. To have a good laugh and enjoy each other's conversations. I just realized something. I told me. When Patrick Mahomes is wearing 7 rings, come talk to me about Patrick Mahomes. Because Brady's wearing 7. I just thought of something. Tom Brady has 7 Super Bowl rings. Uncle Bryan has 7, but I'm not bragging. 7 loyal, faithful, loving, trusting, devoted Uncle Bryan groupies. I guess Tom Brady ain't got shit on Uncle Bryan after all, huh? He's probably jealous of me. I have what he doesn't. I'm in a great mood. I hope you are. Well, a few more things came my way about the Jaba from his 4-hour, daily marathon again on a live streams. Believe me, it ain't the first time he's gone live for 4 hours in one day, and it sure as fuck won't be the last time he does it. That's what happens when you're lonely, miserable, attention starved. That's why he's the Jabba. Anyway, a few more things that people picked up on, sent it my way. I guess he has more big future plans now at his former one-room motel room. From his motel room, he can see a motorhome a little ways in the distance. He wants to buy it. He can see a lot of shit from there. He's like the Who. He can see for miles and miles. Jabba can see for miles. He's seeing a lot of shit from there, from what he said. She's a motorhome a little ways off he wants to buy. We had a camper, right? At his house. They got foreclosed on. But I got to take it to a scrapyard. He tried to sell off every bit of metal he could get there to get whatever money he could for it. This pool and this and that and bicycles. I can only imagine what that camper was like inside. I think it's safe to say that if you opened the door to it, you got hit with an avalanche of junk. He must have had that thing jam-packed up to the fucking roof with hoarded fucking junk. Now he wants to buy motorhome, kind of drive. Wasn't he going to buy one of those before? This real estate lady? Hey, Jaba. Come on, buddy. Oh, good afternoon, buddy. You still friends with that real estate lady? I'll tell you, she let you down. You have no luck with women, do you? Your ex-wife fucked you over. Your Facebook lover girlfriend you never met for over a year. She fucked you over. She was gonna fuck you over, but you nip it. You nipped it in the bud before she could take advantage of you for your money. You had to break it off clean. The real estate lady, she did a tune on your ass. Telling you, you had everything all worked out with the bank for another, refinance and a restructure, and you were gonna be all set. They just wanted you to make 2 consecutive payments, and you had the money. I got the money right on my bed right over there, but my real estate lady said, no, don't pay the bank. You don't have to pay them until you sell your house. So guess what? You didn't pay the bank, and they fucking foreclosed on it. And then she was going to help him find another fucking house when the house was sold. Well, we all know what happened with that. And then he showed his fucking bus conversion motorhome. Those fucking things are expensive, man. That didn't happen. Then this real estate lady was going to help him find an apartment. That didn't happen. He had to find this one-room former motel room on his own. You still friends with her? Hey, how's it going with the lady there, your new landlady at the motel room? Getting along good with her? Valentine's Day's coming. You're going to send her some roses, some candy. See if maybe you worm your way in. You get free rent. You're probably already getting subsidized to some degree, if not living there for free as it is. Like I say, those places, it's homeless. It's, you know, it's the low lifes of fucking society that the state sticks them in there. You know? You're living amongst your kind. And he can see for miles and I'm in a singing mood today. Oh, there's more to come, trust me. There's more to come. I'm in a great fucking mood, man. I hope you are. You can see that motorhome. He wants to buy that. Why? Because when school's out, he doesn't have to drive those 3 nasty, smelly, mixed breed kids that don't take a bath. He doesn't have to drive them to school. He plans on traveling the country. He's going to be a traveling man. Jaba is a traveling man. Remember Bob Singer? Seeger. Damn, I fucked that up, didn't I? I'm not going to start all over again. Fuck this shit. Bob Seeger. Pretty good singer. Traveling man. I already did the Who, right? Jaba can see for miles in. Oh, and Jaba can see another car. A muscle car he wants to buy. It's a Cobra jet. Ronnie told me what Cobra jet has to be either a Mustang or a Torino. Jaba wants to buy a muscle car now. I guess he's already forgetting about the Bel Air. It's out of sight, out of mind. Didn't he already have a muscle car? Oh, he had it. Remember that rockin' rowdy Olds with a 455 Rocket? Don't you love the way he talks so matter of fact and so fucking arrogant? 455 Rocket! With 12 bolt mains. And he knows it's 12 bolt mains because he counted the bolts. That was fucking hysterical. 12 bolt mains, he counted the bolts. Tell you, when that tree came down and crushed that piece of junk, it should have taken out the fucking Bel Air with it and put both of them out of their fucking misery at the same fucking time. That was funny. You know, I just thought of something. Did he ever say why that fucking tree came down? Any reason? Is there a hurricane, a windstorm, an accident, a big truck hit it and knocked it over, and that's why it came down? I think I had mentioned one time. I had a tree come down one time when I was married up in Pine Hill Acres, and it was called Pine Hill Acres for a reason. It was all fucking pine trees. And we lived on the very far south end of it. See, there were no houses behind us. It was great. Just houses on the side across the street. And all big, I'm talking big fucking pine trees. It's nice, no neighbors behind you come out in the yard. I'd have to put up a privacy fence. We only had it on the sides, you know. And but a stretch of about almost a half a mile before Route 140 ran by. And we had a mean fucking blizzard, man. Real bad blizzard. Howling winds. I remember it was the middle of the fucking night. Power went out. And a whoosh and a thud. And I couldn't see looking out the fucking back window from the kitchen in the yard. And the snow was whipping from the side. Pitch dark. Couldn't fall in the morning, man. At daylight, look. About an 80-foot fucking pine tree came down. Took out my shed, utility shed. Crushed it. My daughter's bicycles were in there. Lawnmowers, weed whackers, or whatever, you know, yard shit. Crushed everything. Took out the fucking deck on the fucking pool. So I called my insurance. I couldn't help it. I know it's hard to believe Uncle Bryan was being a smartass, right? I know it's hard to believe I can be a smartass at times, but I was. I was not happy either. Called my insurance company. Homeowner's policy does not cover acts of God. I go, yeah? I called Our Lady of Fatima Church. It was a church in the area. They thought I was fucking crazy. I called, I guess the rectory, whatever. Hello, can I help you? I says, yeah. Uh, I'd like to submit a claim for a bill for property damage because of the blizzard the other day. I hear, do you have the right number? I said, yeah, I got the right number. This is Our Lady of Fatima Church, isn't it? Well, yeah. He says, well, I call my insurance company. Tree damage took out my utility shed, my daughter's bikes, lawnmower, all my belongings in there. Took out the deck on my pool. They said I'm not covered on my policy because it's an act of God. Well, you guys represent God, right? God did it, so I want God to pay for it. I'll be sending you a bill, and I'll be expecting a check in the mail within 10 days. I hear click. They fucking hung up on me. Yeah, did Jaba ever explain what happened? Why that tree came down? So anyway, he's going to buy a motorhome because he said he wants to travel the country. Yeah. What if that motorhome's a GM? He can see the USA in his Chevrolet. I'm on a fucking roll today or what, huh? I'm in a great fucking mood. I hope you are. He's going to be a traveling man. Jaba is a traveling man. Bob Seger. There, I got it right this time. And you can see a bar near his motel room. He can see for miles and miles. I tell you, man. Sometimes I even amaze myself, and that's a hard thing to do, let me tell you. And as a bonus, he said it has a boat ramp close by that he can launch boats for free, so I guess he's planning on buying a boat. Hey, Job, you like boats? I'll tell you what, when you're out seeing the USA in your Chevrolet motorhome, come by and see Uncle Bryan, man. We can hang out, you know. I'll show you some fucking boats right across over here. There's boats moored out there, you know. Some are left out in the winter. There's a dry dock boat yard right to the right of me, about a quarter of a mile down, where they pull them out of the water for the winter. Sailboats, you know, 30, 40-foot cabin cruisers. Those get lifted into the water with cranes. They're a little too big to be putting in and out on, you know. Little trailers behind a truck. Take it down to the inner harbor. I'll take you to the main hurricane barrier gate. It's a big fucking impressive hurricane barrier gate. Protects our inner harbor. You want boats, man? #1 commercial fishing port in the country. We got a fleet of over 300, from 80-foot trawlers and draggers to 190-foot trawlers and draggers. We have 900 900-foot cargo freighters that come from all over the world. Guy that shows up on my channel here, Kenny Brackett, he lives up in Maine. His daughter and his son-in-law live not too far from me near Seekonk Speedway, and a few towns over. He's a steel worker. The wind turbines, he assembles those wind turbines, and those fucking things are big. The pots are fucking big. The blades themselves are fucking huge. The motors, the shafts, they're built in Portugal. All the pots are built in Portugal. They come over here on 7, 8, 900-foot freighters. They offload them, they assemble them on the land, they go back on barges and taken out and put where they need to be put, you know. Maybe about a half mile from here is where they're doing them. See boats every day here. Big, we got a Coast Guard station here with a big Coast Guard cutter, small rescue launches. Hey, you like boats? You know, you can see some boats and hang out with your best buddy, Uncle Bryan, at the same time. You know what I mean? Take me for a ride in your motorhome. So, that's the latest I heard. Now he's got more big plans. You know, like I say, what is it they call it? Life hacks. People that give real good advice. They have infinite wisdom in how to live your life and how to plan things and to improve the quality of your life. If you ever need a life hack, you know, on how to manage your life, how to maintain good relationships with family and friends, how to be financially secure for your future, how to make wise investments, how to modernize a one-room farmer motel room to have superior living conditions, Jaba is the man with the plan. He's the man you want to talk to.